recommend in a meta like this to go double destroyer? Oh, and it's on the Omni map.
Let's have a look. The map's big. For one thing, we're playing a few yeah, you get double DD is doable, but
on this map because of the space and the size of it, it just
they have
feels
no
like.
Wait. They have one radar. Yes, it's doable.
The
AAO
issue
has one
is
radar.
How susceptible. This actually works into their favor really well because the enemy team is using a Hakuryu. AAO is using a Hakuryu. The CV can't pressure the double DD. That's usually how the midway would pressure, because if you get double DD, unless the teams are splitting into two groups, that DD is vulnerable to being dive bombed, but that's not the case now.
And ZAA is still pretty decent, so...
Alright. So I'm actually gonna follow the fighter planes for once, because I know I can get the camera locked onto them.
Well, they're both using
the gentleman's agreement. They just both rocket planes fly past each other. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Jolly good luck on your bombing. You too, sir. Because that's what fighter carriers has devolved into.
Yep.
Oh. See, what's got me interested is that they're trying to spot with Haku fighter planes, which have like 9. If assuming he's stealth set up, it'll be 9-ish odds, maybe 8-kilometer detection range. With rocket planes. And it's interesting because the midway is actually trying to chase them. What? He chases them and then uses a non-summon. Okay, I can understand him using a non-summon if one of their ships wants to sneak into that summoned fighter area over there. But I'm like, why not use the TBs? The TBs on the Haku are faster, you get a longer boost out of them, and they're way stealthier at 6-1, yeah.
Have a look. Reservoir is reversing.
Yeah, he is reversing. Spotted, yep.
Could be spotted. The thing is, double DD. They're one radar on C, so I understand.
Oh, and he F'd them. Okay, that's interesting. If you're spectating someone else's carrier planes, and they hit F, you instantly get snapped back to the carrier.
Okay. Nothing much happening. The gearing is approaching the sea cow. I think he's gonna do a smoke train. So.
Well, the Groz is reversing for AAO. He's gonna go for B. Are the DDs split between A and C?
Yes, they're split. Yeah,
okay.
Split. They're equally split. They're equally split. Wait a minute. Gearing is going for the cap now. Stalin is too far away to radar the cap. They're going. The bombers are going for the Z, so D will be taken for free. The Z should smoke.
Yeah, bear with me. Evie just disappeared. I'm trying to figure out where she went. How did she disappear in a tiny flat?
Why is he carrying spot?
Found her. Sorry. She's found a new hidey hole. Anyway, back to the game.
They're gonna kick back both caps, so here come the bombers. Gearing should bail now. He's staying in the cap for some reason. I have no idea why. No, he's trying to shoot them.
The Gearing is trying to shoot from Charlie?
Yes, he's trying to shoot them. Just go for B.
Yeah, double leg.
And the problem is, he's smoked up, and he's having one puff of smoke.
You know what? So the Grozvoy from AAO is super vulnerable. I mean, because he's by himself. If I was the midway, I mean, okay, he's rocket planing him right now. I would come back with, so he's popped an on-summon fighter plane to keep spot, but the on-summon fighter plane's losing planes real fast. But I would come back with dive bombers and see if you could harass the Grozvoy. Because the AAO team is way, way away from the cap. You can see that in terms of map pressure, the VIS team, they are basically up, if not on the cap with their whole team.
The gearing can get beef.
And without being derogatory to AAO, because I'm sure they have a game plan, has somebody told them there isn't a delta cap in this map? Because they're all going down the 9-10 line. I mean, I guess that's one way to apply pressure and move up.
Problem is, they left mid completely open. They left mid completely open. He's trying to long drop the Yamato with the torpedo bombers.
See, I don't see how the Grozvoy can apply pressure from AAO on A, because that's where he's going right now. Because you've got 4 ships, all as a collective group, and the Hindenburg Montana from AAO are just really far back.
Montana's moving towards the middle now.
Okay, so Toby and the rest of his team, Stalingrad and Double Henrys, they're pushing back into Charlie, doing a sort of nose-in push towards the group of 3. I mean, they do heavily outnumber the team at Charlie. Well, okay, maybe not with the gearing, so... But still, they have a lot of firepower.
The Des Moines is saying... It's got stuck by the Moskva and it's broadside to the
so they're dodging the DD torps, and by dodging the DD torps, they're now taking the CV torps. That's a good combo cross-drop. That's a huge amount of damage on Biglet. And Toby as well takes 1 torp. I mean, don't get me wrong, CV torps are really pathetic and weak, but still, it's
The Des Moines not hugging the island properly. He's just taking shots for free. It's kind of a bit odd. They're capping C now. They should. One of them should go cap B, but they're not doing it for some reason. The A group's just loitering, doing nothing.
Well, the Stalingrad is said, he goes into C, but he's going to get midway dive bomb now.
No, the Des Moines is sitting broadside to the Stalingrad. He's going to get killed. What's he doing?
First wave always drops. That's be at 17k because it's a perfect.
No, he missed.
Well, how do you miss on a station? Well, unless like, I don't know, the AA flat kills the first wave and the second wave kind of moves in.
No, he dropped it completely on the side of the ship.
Wow.
And this Des Moines is still broadside to the Stalingrad. He's going to die soon.
Which Des Moines? Yours or ours?
Lamac.
Pelosi. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was sitting broadside to the Stalingrad for fun, trying to shoot him. And now Grozvoy's capping A.
Where's the Z-52?
He's going for B now. I'm not sure why the A group's pulling away, which is a bit stupid.
Yeah, because now the Hindenburg and the Montana from AAO is pushing up. I mean, the team on the left were good. They had A, they could have pressured, or they could have stalled. Okay, so they're giving up A,
they can stall them
and they'll get B, but the issue here is that you're funneling yourself into a concave versus a convex situation, and that's not great, because if AAO can shoot you from 3 sides, and you can only shoot from 1 side at back, well, you know, you're not getting those crossfires as we saw last game. They didn't get Charlie though. Toby had to back off though, as we see. And the Groz grabs A.
The problem is that the Henrys are coming down 910 now.
See, the Henry from Stalo is down to 6k. Do you know what hit him hard?
Battleship, I guess. Yamato.
Okay.
Must be Yamato. The Des Moines the radar. I don't know why. Range. Just okay. The problem is that this smoke is pretty awkward. The gearing could have smoked the Des Moines and the Yamato, but he only smoked the Yamato. And now Des Moines getting free farmed. Moskva's gonna die.
Oh, the Moskva's, yeah, 77 health.
He's dead. He's turning broadside. He's dead.
Yep. That's just game. And the thing is, they've pushed down the mythical decap, but all jokes aside. Oh, Toby might take a hit here. He's got double torps coming into him in his nose. He takes 1.
He's triple 2. Takes triple.
6.
If they finish him off, they can't take C.
Yeah.
But the problem is that Des Moines being crossfired.
The Henry's kind of chipping him from the front as well. The Yamato.
And the A group's pushing back into their spawn, which is a bit odd. Which basically getting crossfired now because.
Oh, Toby goes down. But at the same time, they take the DM down as well, because that's the Henrys that push down south onto the 910 around the G line.
The thing is, look, this Montana's doing not. He's not even tanking anything. He's just sitting there, having a laugh. To be honest.
Slowly being chased, and they're slowly being penned into. Oh man, then the Henry goes down as well.
It's over.
And the Yamato is like super wounded as well. I don't know how the smoke. I think he's broadside now to the Hindenburg at what, 11 kilometers. No, he's okay. So he's just reversed.
It's gonna be painful.
Okay, they see him
The
again.
Montana has his broadside. The Montana has his broadside. If he notices, the Canty has a broadside with tank hunter.
Alright, this is interesting. What is the AAO gonna gonna do with these torpedo bombers?
Drop the Henri and Yamato.
Well, he's way too close. I mean, he can heal up, but they're all kind of yellow and smoking.
And look, the Henri's behind them now.
I mean, they're definitely stealth because they're not being shot at until he gets to 6-1. Now, see, now he gets 85. So he's in attack run. Oh, okay. The Haku's trying to
drop
the
lungs,
smoke.
drop
Yeah,
the smoke.
but he just got wrecked by the Henry's AA, so he got one drop off and he still lost like another 4 planes easy.
Yeah, the Midway. I'm not sure what the Midway's doing. He's trying to torpedo drop the Henri.
It might work. Well, no, never mind. The Henry's moving. He can
The problem
turn
is
away.
they should harass the Montana in the B cap. He's completely open.
Yeah, but this isn't going to work with Midway Torps. Not coming out from behind at this weird angle. I mean, because the Henry's just going to hard turn and he's going to avoid it all. And the Yamato from this is down to 7k. So. And he went down. Montana broadside. Yeah, broadsided on him. I mean, the Z-52 sees the Grozvoy, but I don't know.
Can't do anything.
VIS, it just felt like they were in a good spot. They saw that AAO was making a concerted push on Charlie, and then they pulled over their A-team and collapsed. Was that the right thing? Do you pull the whole A-team? Because it was 2 ships. It was the Hindenburg Montana. You
don't.
Maybe leave the DD, leave like something else. Maybe move the BB so he can fire at A and C or something.
You leave the Henri and the Z.
Yeah.
To collectively farm whatever comes down.
Yeah, and so they don't cap it. And then as you maybe move the rest over, you can fire at B if and when you see it and also assist.
The problem is when the Grozvoy spots
Oh, good torps on the AAO.
Jerk Grozvoy spots the Z as well, can just smoke up a Hydra. So it's still game over. They literally
The health pool is still way too low and the positioning is terrible.
It's a shooting gallery at the moment.
I mean, like there's even the Henri that's behind the Montana.
Yep. Behind
the Montana. He is behind. He's in the I column. Your Midway's rocketing him now, but it's just what?
Henri's dead.
That's a 360 degrees firing at the Montana. That's yeah, okay. Yeah, the Henri's on 11k. It's game.
It's over. It's over already. The moment they pull back the A-Force, it was over. Most teams fail to realize. Well, most teams. Some teams fail to realize importance of flanks and.
Well, yeah, being able to get yourself in a position where you are covering your teammates' flanks, but then also exposing the enemy team's flanks. So if they push, if I don't see him flank on, the other guy will, So therefore, he will take punishment regardless. Or if it's nose on, you can do nothing about it, but you can do maximum HE DACA, so for example, from a Henry, to force them back. That's another legitimate way of playing. Throw in then the CV who can then maybe chump in some attacks as and when. Basically, he's kind of like, he can attack anyone on the map as and when he needs to, provided they're vulnerable to do so. But you usually, as a Midway, as a CV player, you're not getting those old school RTS kill a ship from full health. It's more of a case of find somebody that's wounded, somebody that's weak, or somebody that's been focused, and then the additional pressure of the carrier on top of the ships on one side is the thing that tips it in the scale. So like if you've got a 3 versus 3, and then the carrier comes to help that side, well, it's not 3 versus 3 anymore, it's now 4 versus 3.
Dead.
Yeah. And the Grozvoy's down by Torp, yeah.
Henri's gonna eat a friendly Torp. Nope.
Oh no, he's dodges that one.
Dead goes for the B cap. Okay.
And the Midway from VIS is going to go down as well.
Monty's going to eat Torps. Dead. Makes a difference. The Midway's on what? 800 HP.
And that's it, 1,000 points. Okay, well, it looked as if AAO was in a difficult position, because in that game, it looked like VIS had the natural counter to their strategy. AAO brought a Hakuryu, VIS brought midway double DD, you know, and the Grozvoy was exposed for quite a part of that game. That could have gone totally different. I think VIS had the right ship composition that could have countered AAO.
Exactly.